Hello, BAME farm fans. Well, here comes the 1086, and here's the lovely creek crossing. I don't know why, I guess this is always just a fun feature. It's truly is over the river and through the woods to get to the field we go. Yeah, I'm wanting to do something better here, either a lot of gravel or try to put culverts in. That side's not bad, or this side's got good traction, that side's not too steep. Ah, fertilizer, it's planting time. Yep, planter's up the hill. And it's time to load and then get rolling. Get some seed in the ground before it rains on us. Yay, clouds. It's May 18th, a lovely Wednesday. This field of 25 acres with only one straight edge way in the back, I can only, I got the headlands done. Now we're out of fertilizer. Let's go see how low they are. Probably really, really low. Yep, auger's almost showing. So definitely good timing on a refill. I think we're putting down a pretty good rate. It's usually about what it is for this field. Get the headlands done, got to reload. I guess we'll throw this in this video. May end up talking about it later. But we got our fertilizer custom bagged through this lovely place down in Kentucky, not too far from here. And we got a custom blend of triple 19 and pelletized lime, which that dilutes it down to triple 15, because we were mixing in the pelletized lime ourselves. So it's well, here comes the fast action portion of this video. We're putting on about 225 pounds of starter fertilizer per acre and putting down corn seed at a rate of 28,000 roughly. These are 38-inch rows. And that means the plants are spaced roughly every 4 to 5 inches. Now, we're going to see eventually, I have a video of this section right here. I'll end up replanting quite a bit of it because it's super flat and doesn't drain. And at the time of replant, the neighbors still hadn't planted, and it was a month before I could get back in. So it was real nice to see how dry it is here, but just know that it's going to turn into a wet, muddy mess like the day after this video was filmed. Maybe it'll be dry. Can you hear that? That's the sound of me getting a bath while eating lunch. I just checked radar. It's a little sliver of sprinkles, mostly enough to make you annoyed that you're getting a few drops of rain in your eye. But no big deal. Dad's way, well, I can't see him, but we're probably gonna go out there here in a second because I finished stuffing my face, and we're gonna go see how he's doing way over yonder. I got started, he brought me lunch, and I guess I let him eat lunch now since I ate first. Thanks to Dad bringing lunch, I can be like a plethora of other channels on YouTube and just be a cameraman and watch somebody else farm. This is delightful. Watch the tractor go by, watch the planter go by, get all the action shots. Yeah, we're using the 2910 this year. We used the 6610 quite a bit last year. It's not fully in the hospital yet, but it needs probably 50 cents in parts, like a spring clip and a detent ball and maybe a spring for the PTO lever handle, which it's not important for planting. I just have it kind of buried back in the corner of a barn with what I thought was hopes of fiddling with it at some point and getting it fixed. Just haven't started turning wrenches and committed to that project yet. 29's done most of the planting. It's great. This is probably like the cheapest part of, let's say, passes in the field in the spring is planting with the 29. From testing and science fair projects way back in the day in high school, I figured out it burns about a gallon an hour, maybe a bit more, which planting, not too hard. We're definitely not burning too much fuel here. So that's good. Of any of the passes, this is the cheapest. Well, minus the fact that we're putting seed and fertilizer down, but as far as fuel, season if there's not mud. I'm gonna have to give this thing a bath at the end of the year. Look at that GPS action. Oh, it sure beats how they did it 100 years ago by hand. It's a far cry from the new planters that are hundreds of thousands of dollars. Depending upon which market you're in, you'd be lucky to get $1,000 for this planter. You're probably only half. Oh yeah, he's got a ways to go. You're not really half yet, maybe. Close to half? Yeah. What gear are you in? Oh. I guess I felt speedy. Yeah. Now, good thing it's sort of dry on top. One thing I'm not wild about doing is dropping the planter without movement, because then you tend to get stuff up the fertilizer tubes. lot of noise from that one double disc opener set. I've checked them all, they spin fine, bearing seems okay. There must be a rock or a piece of very, very dry dirt behind it. And just rubbing a little bit. I think it's either that row or that row. Because that side of the planer was quiet when we filmed over there. Well, he's not wasting any time on the turns. But we got corn to get in the ground. That little sprinkle's done. The less sun we have, the better. The more sun we get, the more it'll bake the atmosphere. Being cameraman is hard work. Plus, there's eating lunch. You know, what goes up must come back down. So, an interesting predicament. I wonder where the restroom is in this place. I don't know, I'm afraid the deer might see me out here in this open field. Don't want to scare the wildlife away. Ah, there it is. Nice log to sit on and not be seen by all the wildlife out here. Or the neighbors. Too bad we can't fertilize the corn. Woo! I think I only mooned like one raccoon in there. But the ever infamous great outdoors woods bathroom, everybody. Because the corn's not tall enough to shield the world's eyes. Well, I'm getting a free bath now. It's raining a little less hard than it was. That's not the fresh wax on the paint, that's water. It's raining. But there's still pretty good definition of the clouds, so it's not pouring yet too close. Actually, it's up a bit. If you look back here at the planter, yeah, it's a little wet. Making dust like we were, but it's not sticking. The tires are brown, but it's not caking like mud. So we're gonna roll on until I have to grab a bar of soap and then pouring that hard. We're gonna keep going. No time to stop and smell the honeysuckle and locust. Oh man, that smells good. I wish we had smell-o-vision for you guys, but I thought at one point maybe some teenage girl got loose out here and like just set off a perfume bomb. It smells so good. Nope. It's just the trees. It smells great. Wouldn't get to smell that in a cab tractor. Also wouldn't get a free path either. Oh well. I'd much rather smell the trees than be dry. Well, we didn't quite get it in the ground before the rain came down. Yeah, we're like the big guys. We're just hammering it in, mud and all. It's sticking to the tires worse. We had a slightly heavier shower. It's still dry underneath, but the top got a little sticky. But I think we're doing okay. It's not sticking to any of the important wheels on the planter. The disc openers for the fertilizer, except for that one there, are doing pretty good. So we're gonna finish this last acre and a half and then race to the barn before we get rained on some more. Well, we're getting ready to leave. It's not great, but it's not horrendous. You still see some black rubber there, so it's just enough dirt to, you know, keep it from looking clean. It's not like it's caking on real thick. And Dale's getting ready to go across the creek when he brought me one extra bag of seed. Instead of walking across, he drove across, which this way is good. This side's solid. The other side, there's ruts, and it's soft. Huh, well. He made it. Good, I didn't have to push him with the bumper because we don't have a chain on the tractor. So I'll catch you guys at home in the barn.